This is Spotlight TV, and I am Christian Lestat Bucer. Look at who we have here. For the people home, what's your name?
Hey, it's Buzz again. Anthony Buzz Andrezeski. Glad to be back on Spotlight TV. This time, I'm on Spotlight TV from Mill Creek, specifically the Mill Creek Municipal Building. And, well, why am I here? For those of you who haven't seen me lately, I moved to Mill Creek, and about a week after I moved to Mill Creek, I got a little flyer in my newspaper. And what I found out was I'm one of 7,300 homes in Mill Creek that instead of paying a regular rate of $3.10 per 1,000 gallons of water, I have to pay $5.03 per 1,000 gallons of water. And it's because the Mill Creek supervisors will not give up the Mill Creek Sewer and Water Authority. It's a little fiefdom they have here, and give me the same water rates that they give everyone else in Mill Creek. Again, Spotlight Television. We're on community access television in Erie. Why would we be talking about it in Erie on a community access television? Well, here's what I found out. They have a committee, the committee that actually sent this. I'll give you their formal name. Here it is. It's Cheaper, Cleaner Water. They tried to get on the Mill Creek Township Government Access channel. And guess who controls it? The same people who bring us high water rates right here in Mill Creek, the supervisors. Well, the supervisors would not let the people from Cheaper Cleaner Water in Mill Creek on the Government Access channel. There's only one type of news in Mill Creek. It's the type of news that they want to tell you. Reminiscent maybe of a totalitarian or communist state. I'm here to say that what we have in Mill Creek is probably the most obsolete, worst way of governance I've ever seen. For three commissioners to sit there and refuse to let 7,300 homes have the same lower water rates that the rest of Mill Creek is inexcusable. Well, it's an election year, and the one commissioner is up here, Supervisor Larry Curtis. He keeps saying he wants to have lower water rates, yet he won't do anything about it. Well, maybe tomorrow you can come here to the supervisors meeting and I'll ask him, and I'll ask him some other questions. But what I'd like to do is maybe go to my house in Mill Creek. I'll sit down at a table and I'll spell it out in plain language without the church bells or the cars or the wind behind me. Stay tuned. Spotlight TV coming in with the next cut. Oh, hey. Hello again. Hey, it's Buzz again. Buzz Andrezeski, Spotlight TV on Erie's Community Access Television, CAT. Last little segment we did was in front of the Mill Creek Municipal Building. And let's see, what did we have? Wind, noise. We had the chimes of the church next door that were really nice. And we started the spot talking about unequal Mill Creek water rates and the supervisors not doing anything about it. We went inside the building and said, hey, can we come in here? How about if we come in and we do some filming for Spotlight TV? Nope, it's political. Now, this is a Mill Creek Township government building, and elected officials are there, but you can't do anything political. Oh, all right. Hey, maybe it's me. I don't think so, though. Let's go to step two. We then ask, can we come tomorrow, and can Spotlight Television film the meeting? The supervisors are meeting, and there'll be some controversy and questions about why they won't do anything to provide cheaper, cleaner water for 7,500 homes in Mill Creek. And just to recap one more time, Erie Water Works supplies the majority of water to Mill Creek. They buy it and they just redistribute it. $3.10 per 1,000 gallons. But they kept a little portion, 7,500 homes, well, that's not little, who are under the Mill Creek Sewer and Water Authority, and we pay $5.03 per 1,000 for a blend. In other words, they still have wells in Mill Creek. They take some of their well water, mix it up with a little Erie water, and send it to your home for about 50% more, depending on how much water you use. They will not combine or dissolve the authority or do anything for 7,500 homeowners to give them a better water rate. Back to what happened. Walk in the building. Can we film in the building? No, it's political. Well, what about tomorrow? How about at the supervisors meeting? Well, we'll decide. We have to make a decision among the 3 supervisors. We asked this of Larry Curtis. He's a supervisor. He's sort of on the hot seat. He is up for re-election. He says, I'm for giving everybody lower water rates, but he won't do anything about it. So there we are. We're in Mill Creek. We can't go in a government building that has elected political figures and talk about politics. And we'd like to. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But one other thing. I asked a couple of people in Mill Creek, well, they have a government access channel. Why don't you have your message out on the government access channel? They've been working on this for four years. Well, the supervisors, Larry Curtis and the other 2, they decide what goes on government access, and they only want one story. Their story. They don't want somebody else saying, hey, no, we could have cheaper water, cleaner water. We could have it now. No extra cost. Do they have it? Nope. Do they get the message out on government TV? Nope. So here we are. Cable access television in Erie. If you have a friend in Mill Creek, you ought to call them and tell them, get all the facts on this, because I'm telling you, what's going on is archaic, ancient politics. It's keeping somebody's little fiefdom. I don't know, maybe there's jobs involved here that they give out to people. I'm not sure what their reasoning would be. But their reasoning has nothing to do with serving people. Their reason has nothing to do with good government. The reason is, I think, is serving themselves or being self-serving. So let's see what happens tomorrow. You're going to see it on SpotLight TV, either inside the building or from some secret location. Well, this isn't a secret location. This is my dining room of my house. All right. To prove it's my dining room, I put a nameplate there, and to prove it's Halloween, put up a little pumpkin decoration here. So stay tuned, and kind of interested in seeing what's going to happen on Election Day, who's going to be the real pumpkin here. Hopefully it won't be the 7,000 plus homeowners who still pay high water rates. Hey, thanks, supervisors. Really doing your job. Catch up with us later. Buzz Andrezeski for SpotLight TV. Stay tuned.
It's Paul Williams with Ripping Tattoo Studio, Erie's finest tattoo shop. You just watched a Christian Lestat production.